matter what people tell you on the internet, betting on the NBA is hard, which is why we make it easy for you every day with data from the winningest sportsbooks around the world to get in good bets. So here's your top 10 bets for today, March 8th, 2024. A big week here so far. Unfortunately, no YouTube video yesterday because I was low on time on childcare duty. But if there's ever a YouTube video, check our Twitter at Probably App, check our TikTok at Probably App. Usually a short form version of there. And even yesterday posted the top 10 bets in Excel form. So make sure to get that in your life. But of course, usually doing a video here every Monday to Friday morning. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. And let's get into your top 10 bets for today. Starting off with the man, the thumbnail, Jimmy Butler under 6.5 rebounds, a 64% probability. And as I always say here, that is the most important part. That is the part that comes from the winningest sportsbooks around the world. It allows you to properly price bets and make bets knowing that that's what they think they're going to win at. So 64% probability, minus 155 odds. We compare those two things and you get a 4.9 probably score. That probably score, basic expected value calculation that tells you if this bet were played infinitely, that's how much more money the bet would win you at the expected probability that it's going to lose you. And again, that is what a winning betting process looks like. That's why we have positive results here every day in our videos. I don't have to open the videos apologizing like some other ones out there, betting pros. Let's fucking just call them out. So look here, that's what it is at Probably. It's what it's always going to be here for you, whether you're using these videos or of course our data at probably.com. Chet Holmgren over 27.5 PRAs, a 55% probability of Chet going over on 27.5 PRAs, minus 110 odds. Give this bet a 4.2 probably score. Chet Holmgren, and I'm recording this right now, so 9:10 a.m. on the East Coast. This is updated at 9:04 a.m. So again, we are updating in real time. That's why I'm doing this video in the morning. You should be checking probably throughout the afternoon, throughout the evening. That's the best way to get in a lot of bets that are going to be plus EV as the lines move, of course, throughout the day. Tobias Harris under 3.5 assists. We've been crushing on Tobias Harris this month, 3-0 on bets in the video I saw in my picket. So Tobias Harris under 3.5 assists, a 52% probability of this bet hitting. Best bet's at plus 102 odds, and it gives bet a 5.9 probably score for Tobias Harris under 3.5 assists. Of course, some risk on that one too. No Tyrese Maxey, no Embiid. So some more usage to go around, but Campaign took a lot of it last game. And Harris was so bad that he's probably going to bounce back and have a monster today, but he can get there in points and rebounds and not necessarily assists. Josh Giddey over 19.5 PRAs, a 57% probability of him hitting over here. Best bet is minus 121 odds, and it gives bet a 4.6 probably score for Josh Giddey over 19.5 PRAs. Herbert Jones. Oh, we're digging deep here. I don't even know is this. Is this a Khalil Herbert gif? I think we're getting, yeah, we're getting Khalil Herbert gifs. Of course, the football player for the Bears. But Herbert Jones is the one who we're talking about. Herbert Jones under 1.5 made threes, a 52% probability of him going under 1.5 made threes. Best bet's at plus 102 odds. So we're getting a 52% probability plus money odds. What do we say here? That's like the sportsbook paying you about 2% vig on this one. Best bet though, plus 102 odds gives about a 5.3 probably score for Herbert Jones / Khalil Herbert under 1.5 made threes. To be clear, just take the Herbert Jones bet. Don't bet on Khalil Herbert right now. Would not be a good move. Kyle Lowry under 1.5 made threes. A 43% probability of this one hitting the under. Best bet is at plus 145 odds. It gives about a 6.5 probably score for Kyle Lowry under 1.5 made threes. And I guess the gift still thinks he's on the Heat for some reason. Sixers plus 9. Obviously, the Sixers, 9-point favorites, huh? At home with the Pelicans. Tough scene for the Sixers, but Sixers plus 9, a 54% probability of this one hitting. Best bet is at minus 105 odds, and it gives about a 5.6 probably score for the Sixers plus 9 against the Pelicans. Brook Lopez over 17.5 PRAs, a 52% probability of this bet hitting. Best bet right now is at plus 100 odds, and it gives about a 4.8 probably score. In this case, because it's plus 100, that's like the sportsbook not charging you vig. But normally these kind of bets would be minus 110 or so, maybe even minus 120, depending on how greedy the sportsbook is. So in general, that's why we say here, 50% probabilities over anything plus money. You should generally be taking those whenever you can. And that is the case for Brook Lopez over 17.5 PRAs. Bam Adebayo, a lot of Heat bets tonight and former Heat bets, I guess. Bam Adebayo under 10.5 rebounds, a 54% probability of him hitting the under here. The best bet right now is at minus 106 odds, and it gives this bet a 4.9 probably score for Bam Adebayo under 10.5 rebounds. Anthony Simons under 3.5 made threes, a 47% probability of him going under here. Best bet is at plus 120 odds, gives bet a 4.1 probably score for Anthony Simons under 3.5 made threes. I'm distracted by the Simon Cowell gif. It's interesting for me to see, like, I'm not our tech guy. Of course, our CTO, my best friend since high school, was formerly of Amazon, formerly of Cabbage, formerly of Macy's. A lot of big companies out there doing engineering work. So he made the GIF engine here, and it obviously he's reading, player names. And if there isn't a great Anthony Simons GIF, it's just kind of choosing one. So that's how we end up with Simon Cowell on a GIF. But just interesting to see how that works. This one's got Anthony Simons. This one doesn't, even though they are both the same bet. Jared, well, not the same bet, obviously different sports books, but you get the point. Jared Allen over 17.5 points. No Evan Mobley again, likely no Donovan Mitchell again. I believe he's out one more game. We'll make sure of that one for sure, but either way, no Mobley is the big part for Jared Allen. So Jared Allen over 17.5 points, a 53% probability of this one hitting. Best bet is at minus 102 odds, and it gives us about a 4.2 probability score for Jared Allen. Over 17.5. Shocking to see that high of a probability on it, but that's why we use this data. The math is the math, as we always say. And the winningest sports books around the world know better than I do. Unfortunately, know better than you do. That's just how it goes. Darius Garland under 3.5 made threes, a 61% probability of him going under here. Best bet is at minus 139 odds, and it gives about a 4.1 probability score. So Darius Garland under 3.5 made threes. I am pretty sure we're at 10 already. We'll give you guys one more. Jalen Brunson, assuming he's going to go today. Obviously, had the injury earlier in the week, but I think he should be okay. Jalen Brunson over 28.5 points, a 55% probability of this one hitting. Best bet is at minus 111 odds, and it gives this bet a 4.3 probability score. Again, we have bets going all day long, so you're doing yourself a disservice, especially if you've been losing in betting. Look, there's no shame in that. I think betting becomes this weird masculine, or if you're a woman out there, feminine pride thing where you're like, I can't get help with this. I'm just going to tail people's picks. And if I'm losing, whatever, this is a tool. This is a data app tool. I made this tool for myself to make it easier for me to get in good bets without worrying about it from my phone, with the ease of just being anywhere and knowing I can get in 5, 10, 20 bets that are mathematically profitable. So for you guys out there, there is no shame just using a data tool to give you an advantage. And you can still pick and choose which bets you want. If this Kyle Lowry bet on the screen didn't look good to you, then don't take it. Take something else. But the point is really here that we're giving you the best live data for yourself at probably.com/subscribe. So get 50% off at probably.com/subscribe. That includes your first month or a yearly package. That means getting all of our data for a month for under $10, all of our data for a year for under $100. So choose your weapon there. And of course, you can also get a 7-day free trial of Probably on the App Store. So just go ahead and check that out. If you have the time, leave us 5 stars and a review on there. We're working hard for you. It's a 2-man shop here, but we really have busted our ass to make a good product. And frankly, a lot of bills are coming due, and I'm worried about it. So I need you guys to go sign up now if you can, and help us out here. This is a product that will change your life for betting. So go change your life right now. And I'll see you guys, not tomorrow. See you guys on Monday for more best bets. So enjoy your weekend. Of course, good luck. Bye.